Hey everyone, welcome back. Scott from Sequoia CX, and today I want to talk to you about marketing automation. So one of the questions I get pretty frequently is when is it the right time to make an investment in marketing automation? Because it is an investment. So today I thought we'd go through the four primary pillars of what you and your marketing team needs in order to make that investment worthwhile. So without further ado, let's get growing. The first one is your content strategy. Now, everything that comes out of your marketing team should start and end with your content strategy. Here, you can identify what are your primary goals, who are your target buyers, who's your audience, how are you providing value to them? And to know that, you need to know what are their problems, what are they looking for? So here you can align what types of content you're going to produce, as well as what channels and social media platforms and how you push it out. So all of this helps to ensure that the efforts your marketing team puts in align with your business goals. The second is your brand style guide. Now, this one's important because with marketing automation, what you're achieving or attempting to achieve is scale. You're trying to put out more content, do more nurturing, get more engagement. Do yourself a favor now and outline what it is within your brand and messaging that you need and want to be consistent. So this means, what is your brand story? How are you talking to your customers at each stage of their journey? What are your logo guidelines? What are your colors? What kind of typography and fonts are you using? What imagery and, what's the language you're trying to use to get engaged and connect with those customers? Or if you're being super aggressive, if you want to be authoritative, all of this you want to outline and put in place in a process so that other people can mimic and replicate it. Eventually, with marketing automation, you're going to want to tap into other resources, whether it's other individuals within your organization, or whether it's guest writers, or perhaps like an agency or resources. So a brand style guide allows you to promote consistency across all of these. You'll save yourself a ton of time later by setting forth a basic standard that everyone can follow now. Number 3 is your content engine. So essentially, you're going to want to ensure that you can produce a consistent stream of content to make best use of your marketing automation platform tools. And so 2 to 3 months is generally a pretty good guideline. You've worked through, at this point, some of the tactical, obstacles. You've worked through refinement, how you're doing messaging, how you're organizing things, what types of content, and, getting it out there, because there is an initial burden that you're going to want to work through in terms of, I don't like the way that looked, or that message didn't quite resonate. It's all of those little things that you'll work through early on in the kind of the content production and creation process. And so if you've got those, you're doing pretty good. There are some instances where you may have an existing library of content you can use, and that's super helpful to get the ball rolling, but you're going to want to make sure that you can put out a steady stream of new content in order to really get the value out of any marketing automation investment. And the last one is your digital strategy. So this really just brings together and pairs what is your vision? What are the workflows? What are the tools? How are you going to execute your content strategy and your content production? And how are you going to measure and improve those? And how do they bring back value into your business? That's the critical piece that a lot of organizations miss. I've worked with several organizations in the past and heard about plenty more that cobble together a solution. And so they're working in 3 or 4 different tools, and that equates to 3 or 4 or more different workflows. And it can be really challenging. So if I were to give any business my opinion, it's choose a system that allows you to have one single source of truth, one workflow, and build on that. You might pay a little bit more, but the peace of mind, the centralized data and analytics and understanding, and the ability to build on whatever successes and learnings you have is going to provide a ton of value. So that's really it. Those 4 things, if you have those in place, your marketing team is ready to, not only succeed and take the next step in content creation, but to continue to nurture and engage leads at scale. So I hope you found this super helpful. If you did, head over to sequoiacx.com, somewhere around here, and hit the subscribe button. We help organizations build better customer relationships through digital experiences and streamlining operations so that your customer ops teams can focus on relationships and results. So anyway, until next time, this is Scott. Keep on growing. See you soon.